Hello everyone, welcome back to the Lovin Riyadh show. I'm Rama
And I'm Sarah.
and today is the 15th of October and I am back. I'm not sure if you guys missed me. I'm sure Sarah did a wonderful job last week.
No, I missed her. I don't know about a wonderful job.
It's okay, you could have put a sticker over my face.
Production didn't allow.
Oh well.
What can I say? So today is this girl's birthday.
Yes, it is.
Wish her a happy birthday.
Thank you, Sarah.
You're welcome.
And thank you for anyone who's going to wish me a happy birthday. So today we have a lot of topics, as usual, that are super interesting. Starting with Prince Waleed, Teases Saudi's record-breaking tower, expected to outshine Burj Khalifa.
That's exciting. And Saudi Arabia announces women's rights reforms with over 50 changes.
And The Weeknd gives a special shout out in Arabic to fan from Saudi.
And we'll dive into some TikTok trends with the Giselle makeup or deer makeup that's been trending lately.
So for our first topic, Prince Waleed teases Saudi's record-breaking tower that is expected to outshine Burj Khalifa. So this tower is in Jeddah. And since I am from Jeddah, I was just there actually. You see this, the incompleted tower, wherever you go. It's become kind of part of Jeddah's
already. That's quick.
Skyline. Yeah, because if you see it, we'll insert a picture. It's kind of half completed. It's the project was stalled for a few years, so you see it, like halfway done. But it's already the only thing, because it's in like a rural part of Jeddah. So. Yeah. Where the beaches are, so it's the only thing, the only tower around. So it's already a really significant part of Jeddah's skyline, and everybody kind of already knows it and is excited to see it progress, and it is happening now. So that's super exciting. This project was recently teased by Saudi billionaire Prince Waleed bin Talal Al Saud, who took to social media to share a very exciting teaser video about the monumental project. He also declared, "We're back."
Wow, that's cool.
It's super.
And she's back, so.
Yes, true. Everyone's back.
She's from Jeddah, the tower is in Jeddah, and she's back, and
it's a good topic to start out with, because I personally, I'm very excited to see it completed.
Cue the Eminem song. Guess who's
that one, yes. Also, Eminem is coming, so perfect.
Everyone's coming.
Exactly. Yeah. So the main structure is expected to exceed 1.5 kilometers. And, everybody's going to be watching this. And it's supposed to soar beyond 1,000 meters. If you see the pictures, it looks insane.
Yeah.
It looks crazy. I don't know.
It looks like a sword.
It does. It looks like, like when a glass breaks.
Yeah.
A shard. That's actually a building in London. Called the Shard because it looks like a piece of glass. This is like a cooler version.
Yeah,
of
a
that.
Sharper version. That thing is sharp. Like if Godzilla ever attacked, this thing can poke its eye.
It really can. Yeah. From how sharp it is. So it's supposed to exceed Burj Khalifa, becoming the tallest tower in the world, I believe. So far, 63 of the planned 157 stories are complete, like I mentioned before, which is quite a lot already.
Yeah.
And an impressive 1 billion riyals has already been invested in bringing this vision to life. So it's super exciting that the construction is back on track, and hopefully they don't mention when it's expected to be completed, I don't think, but hopefully soon. I'm guessing not before 2 years, maybe.
Yeah, well, it's a huge.
Because these things take a lot of time.
Tower.
Yeah.
It's a huge tower.
Exactly, and I think it's gonna bring a lot of traffic to Jeddah, maybe a lot of tourism.
Yeah.
So that's great and super exciting.
Yeah, I can't wait to see it. And imagine traveling by plane and you would see this thing just
from
standing there. That's
exactly
cute. Cool, not cute. I was gonna say cute.
Both.
Okay. So, this topic isn't that really new to Saudi because, we've all known for a couple of years that Saudi, respects women, to the point, I don't know if you've seen that viral video of when in the bus, a public bus, the Riyadh bus, men wouldn't sit in the same chairs, like facing women, which, respect. And that this intro leads to our second topic of the day, where Saudi Arabia announces women's right reforms with over 50 changes. So, Saudi is making major strides in women's rights, and it's all part of a larger push to empower women and align with the kingdom's deep-rooted values. Dr. Hala bint Mayazid al-Tuwajri, the head of Saudi Arabia's Human Rights Commission's HRC, dropped some exciting updates during the 89th session of the United Nations Committee on the Elimination of Discrimination Against Women in Geneva.
Okay,
so, yeah.
That's nice.
I'm reading it because this topic is pretty heavy. Wouldn't want to give some misinformation on that, topic. So Dr. Al-Tuwajri highlighted that over 50 reforms have been introduced to boost women's rights, all part of Saudi Arabia's Vision 2030 plan. So some of the standout reforms include changes to travel documents and civil status systems that ensure gender equality, updates to the social insurance system to set the retirement age at 60 for both men and women, and tweaks to the labor law to make sure men and women have equal rights and duties in the workplace. Sounds pretty awesome, right? It's written there, and I'm gonna say it. That's awesome. Also, there's also an anti-harassment law, along with the improvements to women's rights in education, healthcare, and social protection. This is very cool. Plus, Saudi will be seeing more women stepping into roles like law, military, sports, security, and culture.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Military as well.
Yeah.
That's an interesting one.
That's actually been introduced already. There's also this viral video. I think it's an old video, but it's cool. It's cool. It still has a lot of views. It was trending for a while, where a prince was coming or something like that, and like a bunch of women in the military, I don't know what to call them, security, I guess. They were like so quick and so smooth and so swift. If we found the video, or I found the video, we'll insert that in, because it's so cool, and they were really swift. Like, they were actually impressive.
That's very impressive.
Not actually,
Good for
yeah,
them.
very.
Yeah.
And Dr. Atwaitri said none of these rules we mentioned before have been possible without the political will of King Salman and Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, as well as the support of Saudi society itself, which is true. Like, Saudi Arabia in general respects women highly. So the legal system
True.
Yeah, so the legal system has undergone a total transformation to ensure gender equality and create more opportunities for women. From new laws to updated regulations, Saudi Arabia is also keeping up with its global commitments to human rights, including Convention of the Elimination of All Forms of Discrimination Against Women. Highlight that.
It's an important one.
Yeah, and the kingdom recently submitted its special report on progress, and there is no stopping this momentum. So women in Saudi Arabia are experiencing a whole new level of empowerment. In this case, we are, experiencing this new level of empowerment, and this future is looking brighter than ever.
And it's like we already did have, like you said, we did have a lot of empowerment in Saudi, despite what other people might think, which is, untrue.
Rumors.
Exactly. And now it's even more. And I think there's no stopping it, with every new law, women are getting more and more respect. So it's lovely.
Yeah.
Lovely to see as a woman in Saudi.
Lovely to see and feel.
And feel, yes.
So good.
So, The Weeknd gave a special shout out in Arabic to a fan from Saudi. In his concert in Melbourne, Australia, a memorable moment occurred when a dedicated fan flew from Saudi, held up a phone with the message, "I flew from Saudi Arabia." And, obviously when you hold up a sign at a concert, you usually think the artist is not going to notice. They're not going to...
Especially on a phone.
Look at exactly a phone. It's tiny, But to her surprise, The Weeknd actually spotted her in the crowd and responded with "Yes, Habibti, yalla." Which is so cute.
Yeah.
So apparently after he did this, the crowd erupted in excitement when he acknowledged her. And I'm sure that's like completely unforgettable for the girl. I mean, imagine. You think that he's not going to notice, especially if you just say something so casual like, oh, I flew from Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
But he was like, oh,
yes,
I will.
Habibti, yalla.
Exactly, yalla.
Let's get it.
I'm surprised he knows that much Arabic, to be honest. But like,
obviously he was dating Bella Hadid.
that
so,
is
yeah,
very true. I
she's,
forgot
like,
about that. Yeah, that's true
Palestinian.
actually. So the Weeknd has like a exceptional connection with his fans, and all of his fans are like diehard fans. They love him so much. And his concerts, you know, are not just about the music, but also about him connecting with the fans. And I think this is a super special moment, and it's a big shout out to Saudi as well. I can't believe somebody from Saudi flew all the way to Australia. We discovered today, 17-hour flight.
17
so that is dedication.
and a half.
And a half. That's another half an hour. If you know about like long flights, that last half an hour is torture.
Yeah.
Because you're like, I already spent like, the longest flight I've been on is like 8 hours. But when you were nearing the end, you're like, I just need this to stop.
Yeah, like
imagine
imagine sitting there
for 17 hours. What do you do?
I mean, fangirl, obviously. Like,
yeah, if you're going to the
Weeknd. If you've got a goal that strong, like traveling there, she could have waited for him to come to Dubai, I mean, or to
Saudi even. He
in
could
the Middle
very
East,
likely.
you never know.
You never know, yeah. But I think, I mean, she could have picked somewhere other than Australia as well. It's so far.
That's how much
That's
of a
dedication.
fan she is.
Exactly.
I
so,
guess she manifested the. Yes,
honestly,
Habibti, yalla.
This is what goes to show when you put in effort, you get acknowledged.
Law of manifestation, everyone.
Exactly.
Was it law of manifestation? Law
Attraction.
Attraction, yeah. So.
But also just, you know, basic effort.
Yeah.
I think it's a nice little wholesome.
And she's cute.
moment.
Like we'll insert a picture. She's like very excited holding the phone.
And people considered this like a highlight of the concert. So I'm sure this is like a highlight of her life. Maybe.
Yeah, but like
maybe not her life, but like that's too much. I'm assuming for the girl, maybe like her month.
But like imagine like those who put up like very big
signs and they go unnoticed.
Yeah,
and this
with
girl
a phone.
with her phone, yeah.
And also like a black screen with like white text, very basic.
Exactly.
You never
so
know.
good for her,
Yeah.
honestly.
So, Saudi influencers have been slaying the deer makeup trend on TikTok. If you know TikTok, it's a pretty, hefty platform. It's pretty, it gets trends like almost every day.
Yeah,
and
honestly.
I don't know if you know the trend or which says like rat beauty, rabbit beauty, cat beauty, deer beauty kind of thing.
I think so, yeah.
You know that? And frog beauty.
What is frog beauty?
Frog beauty is where like features of a woman would be like a frog.
Like a frog.
Like it would look like a frog.
Interesting.
Yeah, and it's weird. Low-key toxic. Like you shouldn't,
really be comparing. But
but for fun, it's nice. So there's been this deer makeup, and they put like a sound. It's a Western trend, but now Saudi influencers have been slaying it literally. And like basically, if you check out the comments in each influencer's video,
Saudi influencer.
yeah, Saudi influencers video, they're like, this girl won the trend. This girl won the trend, and like what?
So they're all winning.
Yeah, they're all winning because they're all so beautiful.
Yeah.
And we've got like a bunch, like a list. But this list is not really, doesn't define who actually were pretty.
Just a
in this.
select
yeah,
few,
it's just a select few that lots of people have been loving. Like this list is based off of comments mainly. It's not based off of personal opinions, no, and it's not based off of oh my God, these girls are so pretty. They are so pretty, but also other people who aren't mentioned on the list are beautiful.
But the makeup is actually a deer.
Yeah, it's cute.
Like they're putting the black thing and like the spots and stuff.
It's so cute.
You know, usually with these trends, like latte makeup or whatever, it's like an actual makeup look you would wear out, but inspired by something. This is like a Halloween thing.
Yeah, well, it started with the stick. I just lost my train of thoughts, but it started in the western side of TikTok, where they would like put on this deer makeup, and I think it's a kind of Halloweenish thing.
Probably because it's coming up anyways.
Yeah. And they insert a sound of vamos, vamos,
Do they?
something like that.
I haven't actually seen this trend, you know, so
Well,
this is all new to me.
The more you know.
Yeah.
And Saudis made their own plot twist on it, where they add a song by Abdul Majid. I only know the Abdul Majid part. I don't know what his name is, but he would sing غزال ما ينصادي,
Which is basically translates to.
Yeah, translates to.
So a deer in Arabic, like
Is
the
ghazal.
Arabic word, it's kind of a compliment.
Yeah,
Um,
because like the features of a jazal is very pretty.
they're very pretty. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Like if you've ever seen a deer's face, they're so pretty. Like
With
they look
huge
like they're wearing
eyes.
makeup.
Yeah,
They really
huge
do.
eyes, and I think they resemble Bambi.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
Bambi's a deer.
And I don't know which specific type of deer they're putting, but the cute ones, not the scary ones. Like
Yeah, I've
deers
seen the
can be
scary
scary.
ones. Yeah,
With the horns.
they're very scary, and
They can-
they're not afraid of humans.
Yeah. Well, if
Yeah.
you're that huge, you won't be afraid of a human.
There's this place in London. It's a park called Richmond Park, and it's
Yeah.
known for the deers that just live around the park, and you can go and like sit on the grass, and then there's just deers like casually walking around you,
That's
and they're
cute.
huge, like huge deers. So they kept coming close, and I was like running away.
Didn't you feed them anything?
I was so scared. And they're not scary. Deers are cute, but like it was the first time I saw a deer up close.
Yeah.
Like this, and everybody else is just chilling, you know, like, oh, cute deer.
They're
and
used
I'm
to
like,
it, you know, they're used to
freaking
deers.
out, yeah.
So let's get into our list. First, we have Kadi Al-Jaraisi. So Kadi is already a very well-known TikTok influencer that like used to come up on lives and stuff like that. People love her, and she didn't follow the usual choice, which is like she actually followed the Arabic Western side of it, which made people like love her. Like a lot of people have been like, oh my God, she won, just خلاص. Nothing. And also we've got Rinad Al-Manama. Rinad Al-Manama, I haven't seen her a lot on TikTok, but I know that she's a model, kind of, and she's so pretty. Like, she's so pretty. And we'll insert pictures. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find all these, you know, but she's...
But you know, most of
yeah.
them, yeah.
I'll just list them for you because like it's basically the same thing. They put the same makeup, they play the same song, and they just, you know, lip sync.
But I think
Which-
it's every one of their takes on the makeup, right? Like it
No.
kind of looks different, or it's the same.
It's the same.
Okay.
Like what's different? It's the dots. Like they would put dots. Like some of them would do dots like doo doo doo, and some of them will do it scattered. You know, it's just yeah. And some of them are sassy. Some of them are cute. Some of them are, you know, it's cute. It's nice to see these kind of makeups. So Jazzy Al-Anizi, Loli isn't. Her name isn't Loli. I don't know what her real name is, but that's like a... And she didn't do it as the Giselle type of thing. She avoided the nose, lips
So it became kind of
area.
like an eccentric makeup look.
A euphoria makeup
I was
look.
just gonna say that. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
And Mona Sheikh is a very well-known Arab influencer. Started from Instagram to... I think she started when TikTok was Musical.ly. So she already had
so
a
she's an OG, like
yeah, she's
from
an
way
OG,
back.
like with a
Yeah.
big O. And Roma, I like the influencer Roma because she's very cute. She's
Sounds
very
like my name.
yeah, Rama, but her name is Maram, and she always
right,
yeah,
okay.
she's like the older sister in the TikTok community where she like displays some kind of beauty secrets, like home remedies and like all these type of stuff. It's really nice. It's giving Bambi.
Yes.
But disclaimer that I should make because I know how toxic TikTok trends can be. If you think like the deer makeup doesn't suit you, you can go ahead and try the jaguar makeup, the cat makeup, the rabbit makeup. Just, you know, like come up with everything you want. It is just for fun. You shouldn't actually take these things seriously.
I would
But, you
understand the cat makeup because that's been done, but what is jaguar makeup?
Jaguar makeup, basically the same thing, but you do like black spots.
Okay.
Yeah, and
that
you do
makes
the
sense.
same nose,
That's
but
kinda
like
cool.
darker. Yeah. And I guess we can do like a Giselle makeup and a Jaguar makeup, and I'll, like run after you.
Exactly. Everybody just turns into them when they do the makeup.
That's funny. So that's it for today, guys. We've talked a lot today, but hopefully you enjoyed it. Share all your thoughts in the comments. We'd like to, discuss some things with
Yes.
y'all. Don't forget to watch us on YouTube and listen to the episode on Anghami, Spotify, Podio. Did I say Apple Podcasts? Apple Podcasts and all those, streaming platforms. And hopefully we'll catch you again next week, guys. Bye.
Bye.